Welcome to Board Game Barrage for another 5 minutes of fun. Hey guys, welcome back to another 5 minutes of fun video. Today we're doing the classic game Love Letter. So there's many different versions of this game. Today I have the Batman version with me because I am poor and can't afford them all. So this is the Batman version, as I said. There's like 40 different versions. There's even one that's called Letters to Santa. Really? Anyway, so in the game Love Letter, everyone gets one card dealt to them, and then depending on the number of players, a certain amount of cards are removed from the deck so that you can't card count, because you're supposed to know how many start in the deck, but you're never supposed to be able to know exactly what someone has. Basically, the whole point of the game is to eliminate players and get points so that you win and they don't. Pretty simple. So, you start with one card. On your turn, you will draw a card from the deck, and you will play a card in front of you, doing that card's effect. If you play the number 8, which is the highest card, you lose. So don't do that. So I'll give you a quick rundown of all the numbers. Basically, there's 5 number 1s in the game, 2 number 2s, 2 number 3s, 2 number 4s, 2 number 5s, a 6, a 7, and an 8. Most of them share the same effects from game to game, so I'll list the most common effect. So number 1 in this game is Batman, but just the number 1. Basically, when you play the number 1, you call a card, except for the 1. You can't name the 1. And if it's in the player you choose's hand, they're out of the round. And in this particular version, you get a point for that. I don't know if you get a point in every version. I know in the Letters to Santa one you don't. But I think in most of them you do. And basically, first person to 7 points, or however many are in the rule book. Again, different rules for different ones. Whoever's the first person to 7 is the winner. So, that's the number 1. Number 2, when you play it, you can choose a player and look at the card in their hand. Pretty simple. Number 3 is probably my favorite card, and in this version it's Bane, which is very fitting because when you play the number 3, you can choose another player, and the card that's left in your hand fights with the card in their hand. And whoever's the higher number stays in the game. Whoever's the lower number is eliminated. So if you have the number 8 and the number 3 in your hand, and you play the 3, you can't lose the fight. But you can lose the war, because if their card is a 7, everyone knows what card you have, so you're probably eliminated before your next turn. Them's the breaks. The number 4 is the one we're at. Yes, number 4 is Robin in this game, which I don't know who it is in the other one. I think Gandalf in Lord of the Rings. Anyway, it protects you from everyone else's cards until your next turn. So it's just like a blanket effect that says you're unaffected by other people's cards. So they can target you, but it won't do anything. So it's a way for other players to get around doing certain effects to other people, because they just choose you and it just does nothing. That's a strategy tip. Hot tips, write them all down. The number 5 chooses any player, including yourself, and discards their card that's currently in their hand. Then they draw a new card. Fun fact, if you make someone discard the 8, they lose and don't draw a card. The number 6 lets you trade hands with somebody, which I don't like that card at all. But you can do it. So you play it, and the card that's currently in your hand goes to them, and their card goes to you. Don't ever trade away the Batman or the 1, because if they don't have a 1, you lose, basically, because they'll call whatever they used to have, which is what you have now. The number 7 is the most interesting card. The number 7 states if it's in your hand with either the 6 or the 5, you have to play the 7. You cannot play the other card. So basically it forces you to play it. I don't really like that effect, but hey, they needed that. It's the second highest card in the game, so kind of having to discard it because you have another high card is kind of fair. The last card is the number 8, which is the Joker, which, since it's the highest card in the game and you will win if it's the last card in your hand, basically, once the deck runs out, everyone has to reveal their card who's still in the round. Whoever has the highest number then is the winner. So, if you have the 8, you win. So its effect when you play it is obviously pretty good. If you play it, you lose. That's its only effect. If you play this card, you lose. Or if you're forced to discard the card, you lose. That's it. Yeah. It's great. Love it. So that's the game Love Letter. It's actually really fun. It's a very quick, very easy game to play. I get my family to play this game, and they hate games. Oh, they hate games. The funnest game they play is euchre, which is actually a fun game, but not the point. Bad. Okay, so that's Love Letter. Go check it out. It's in literally any game shop, literally everywhere. The original one is just called Love Letter. There's Love Letter Batman, Santa around Christmas time. I heard there was a Munchkin one, which, never mind. But yeah, go check it out. It's a great game. It's really fun. All right, take care, guys. That was 5 minutes of fun. You can tweet me at Board Game Barrage, or you can leave a comment below saying whatever you want, basically. And we will see you next time. Take care, guys. Have fun. On behalf of everyone at Board Game Barrage, we thank you for watching our video. For more, please visit our channel or subscribe below. Thank you.